Hello everyone, I'm Darth Mole, and today we're going to show you how to make a knife. Now we only have a few basic tools and basic materials. It's not like we're making a lightsaber or something like that. So we're just going to make a simple knife today, and I think you'll find it pretty easy to follow along and create something nice out of a couple of old saw blades. Okay, the first thing you can see that I've done is draw a basic knife pattern onto this piece of blade, and it doesn't have to be exactly as it's going to be finished drawn on there. We're just going to use it, and we're going to use a grinder and cut it off. We're just going to cut this blank out first, the area around the pattern. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, you can see that I've cut the blank out with a grinder wheel, and next thing I'm going to do is put it in the vise, and I'm going to kind of shape the profile of the knife with the grinder, and it's kind of time consuming, but you get past that part and you're on your way. Now we have the blank all cut out and the profile on the knife. I strayed a little bit from the design I had drawn on there, kind of inspired by the little pirate flag here, so I kind of made it look like a cutlass. And you can see this metal is kind of rusty, but that's going to come off in a little bit. And for now we're just going to continue to work on the blade. We're going to shape the blade right here and create our edge, and you do that again with the grinder. I'm just going to place it in the vise like this and work on that edge and get that edge down. Now we have the knife blade pretty much the edge as far down as we want it. And when you're grinding that edge, make sure you keep that grinder moving back and forth kind of fast, and hold it at a shallow angle like this. If you get your angle like this, you're going to start to cut down into your metal, and that's going to make it a lot tougher. But just keep it at an angle, take your time, and move back and forth like this. If you stay in one spot too long, you're going to start to see the metal turn blue, and that means that you're getting it too hot, and it's going to take some of the hardness out of the edge. So we don't want to do that. So just keep it moving back and forth at a little bit of an angle. Now I'm going to take an orbital sander, and I'm going to sand the blade down. It's going to take some of these scratches out of the blade and take all this rust off, and take the little burrs on the edges. It's going to take all that off. And if you don't have an orbital sander, you can use an attachment like this that just goes on a drill, or you can even use some sandpaper by hand. It just takes a little bit longer. Okay, we got it all polished up with the orbital sander. You can see it's a lot shinier, and I used a Dremel tool to put some little notches in the handle. And you don't have to do this, but it's going to add a little character to the handle when it's done. And you know me, Darth Maul, I have to have a little character, so we're going to see how that turns out.
Who stepped on my bacon?